And I think that anyone who has a perception of society right now, especially if they're, you know, a young person, let's say young woman, and they're on Instagram, you know, you're going to want to present yourself in a certain way. And it's very much part of society and also social life. You know, that is very much part of who we are now and the generation that we are in. And of course, if you did say, well, actually, I just want to wear the same dress for every event, I think there's a very much more of an acceptance of kind of if anyone kind of comes and says, okay, this is my point of view and this is what I want, I think there's a huge acceptance for that. But if that's not really what you want, there's a lot of different alternatives. As you said, I didn't actually know that there was, you can pay like 35 quid a month and get different things sent to you. Like, that's so cool. I know there's bag subscriptions as well for like designer handbags. Even, we're not talking about £2,000 handbags, just good quality things that are that premium price, you know, a few £100s, not a few £1,000s, but they do last long, they fit nicely, they're lined, they're comfortable, they're cozy. But, you know, there is that rotation that you can have. It's just kind of changing the way that we think. And it's not that it's bad to have value from how we present ourselves or the clothes that we wear, but it's actually changing that, how we get there, the steps that we get there. And I love how you said, you know, it's kind of cool to be like, oh yeah, I got this from Oxfam or anything. Like, you know, people say, oh yeah, I got this on Vinted. And you think, how did you find that on Vinted? Like, well done. You know, it takes a bit of a skill to get something good on Vinted, and you feel very chuffed when you've managed to do so. But it's just that changing and that learning of behavior, which I think is very much, there is still an issue very much in terms of fast fashion. And there's a huge consumption